ho, ho! Gather around, little ones, it's Santa Claus here, with a delightful tale for you. Tonight's story is called Santa Claus and the Present That Was Too Big to Fit Down the Chimney. Once upon a time, in the twinkling, snowy world of the North Pole, something very unusual happened. It was the night before Christmas, and everything was as merry as could be. The elves were singing, the reindeer were prancing, and I was busy preparing my sleigh. Suddenly I noticed a gift in the corner of the workshop. It was huge, bigger than the biggest teddy bear you've ever seen. It was wrapped in shiny red paper with a big green bow on top. The label said, "To Timmy from Santa." I scratched my white beard in confusion. I don't remember a gift this big on my list, I mused. But there it was, and it was my job to deliver it. The elves helped me load the enormous present onto my sleigh. It took 10 elves, 2 reindeer, and a little bit of magic to get it on board. Off I flew into the starry night, the sleigh a bit heavier than usual. When I arrived at Timmy's house, I faced my biggest challenge yet. The gift was too big to fit through the chimney. Ho, 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 what do we do now? I chuckled, scratching my head. I tried pushing, pulling, and even turning the gift sideways, but it just wouldn't budge. It was as stuck as a cookie in a milk glass. Just then a little mouse scurried by and squeaked, "Why not unwrap it and take it inside piece by piece?" What a brilliant idea. I carefully unwrapped the present, and to my surprise, it was a bicycle. But not just any bicycle. It was as red as Rudolph's nose and had a shiny bell that jingled like my sleigh bells. Piece by piece I carried the bicycle into Timmy's living room. First the wheels, then the frame, and finally the shiny red bell. It took a while, but soon the bicycle was reassembled and standing proudly next to Timmy's Christmas tree. I even left a little note. "Merry Christmas, Timmy. Enjoy the ride. Santa." As I flew back to the North Pole, I couldn't help but laugh. Ho, 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 that was one big present. And so, my dear children, remember that no matter how big the challenge, there's always a way to make things work. Sometimes, all it takes is a little help from a tiny mouse and a big dose of Christmas magic. Now, snuggle down in your beds, close your eyes, and dream of the wonderful surprises that Christmas can bring. Good night, and remember, the size of your joy is never too big to fit through the door. A very Merry Christmas to one and all.